All righty.
We got our music going. I think everything is in
Where's
there.
Paula Henry?
I know. She's like always like the first one to say hello.
Right.
Gotta see. So there's my thing keeps going down. Hi, Carmen.
Hey, Carmen. You actually beat
I know. Paula's always like jamming out. Hi, Brenda.
Well, you know, she's on vacation down here too.
Oh, Paula is?
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks, Carmen. Hi, Donnie.
Hey, Donnie. I'll see you at the nest tomorrow. We have much to discuss.
So Paula's down here, huh? Hi, Cindy.
Yeah. Hey, Cindy. Oh, she's having a problem with Wi-Fi? Oh, that blows.
Oh, no.
I hate when that happens.
We'll wait. We got lots to talk about.
Yes, we do. Hey, Melody.
Hi, Melody.
Hey, Deborah.
Hey,
Look who's back. In there.
Yes. We're trying to figure out this thing. Barb is higher than I am. We can't figure it out.
Though I have like bar stool height chairs in my kitchen.
Oh, okay. So I'm just sitting in a regular chair. But I think it's funny. I'm like, if it's not techno, she's high on the mountain over there. When she came in, I was like, why are you sitting taller than I am?
I almost feel like I have to go get a shorter chair.
Oh. Hi, Janet. No bubble. No, I'm talking bubble.
She's not a talking bubble tonight. So different.
Hopefully it keeps going. I got a new camera, and so far, so good.
And this one's not aimed at your crotch.
Yes. I know. Thanks, Brenda.
Hey, did you let Lime know?
I did. I don't know if she responded or not. I went from back and forth.
Oh my God, my shoulder is just killing me.
So there's going to be a few things that I'm going to say. It's going to, hi, Debbie. It's going to kind of sound a little robotic at least, but it's just stuff that I need to go ahead and say. So we appreciate so much everyone that comes and shows up for our podcast. And it's always been called Eagle Country. We're going to shift gears a little bit. It's going to be Florida Country and Coast. Hi, Dale. Podcast, and we're going to talk about real Florida stuff, from wildlife that we learned from to people and businesses that help make this place what it is. Hi, Lime. We're going to talk about it's a little bit of woods, a little bit of coast, and a lot of Florida way of life, and we're really excited that you guys are here, and I hope that you continue joining us every week. What we started as a mission, a shared mission for One Nest, has grown into something even bigger. A community that truly cares about wildlife and the world around us. Before we get started, we want to share a quick note. Hi, Odette. Thank you. Our focus will be on current nest activity, wildlife education, and broader topics related to Florida, the outdoors, and the people who make it all come together. We will be not discussing or speculating on past events that do not have confirmed or verifiable information. Everything we share is based on publicly available information and observations, and we are committed to keeping this respectful and a positive space. So with that said, you guys mean more to Barb and I than we can put into words. You guys have always shown up, you've tuned in and cared deeply right alongside of us, and has never gone unnoticed. You guys are like a family to us.
Yes.
While we understand, with that being said, we're shifting gears on the podcast, the focus of the podcast. And while we understand how much everyone wants answers, this topic has led into a space that we are no longer comfortable being part of as a business. And as individuals, we want to stay grounded in respect and positivity and verified information. The facts are the facts. In wildlife, not everything comes out with clear answers, and it can be unpredictable at times and heartbreaking. We know many of you are still hurting, and we feel that too. So
Yes.
with that being said, I'm going to pass over to Barb, and let's talk about what's happening at the nest right now, Barb.
Yeah, so I know I've gotten a lot of private messages, and I've also got I've noticed a lot of comments online regarding the fact that E26 is so very aggressive towards dad. Um I've never seen an eaglet do this. However, I mean, she's lost her mom, I'm sure, eaglets also have emotions as well as eagles, and of course, all of us do. But, I don't think that she's trying to hurt M15. I think a lot of what's happening is going to be really good lifelong lessons that she's going to be learning from M15. I know a lot of you saw the Dracula walk video that I posted of her, which was just absolutely hilarious. I mean, oh my gosh.
My
So
favorite
I
walk
mean,
of all times.
oh yeah, it was huge. I mean, we were all there. We saw so much of this stuff. Dad teaching her lessons, dad going at it with her going after dad. Oh my gosh, you know what? Hold on. I do have to find that one picture. Um, Hold on one second. Oh, take over for a second, Scarlett, because I
Hi,
need to
Jane. I
find
wanted
that
to recognize
picture.
came in and that I saw in here. There was Marty. Hi, Marty.
Hey,
Hi, Jane
Marty.
Berg. There's somebody else that came in. Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca. Just wanted to say hello. So I also wanted to mention too to you guys, I know that you guys have a lot of questions and stuff that are unanswered, and we hopefully one day will get those answers, but I have to ask you guys to refrain from asking any questions about going into the past, and we just keep moving forward.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm going to share a bunch. I'm going to share several pictures of some of the lessons with Dad and M15, or I'm sorry, with M15 and the baby. Let me see. I'm just going to go through these real quick. Let me see.
Yes, Melody, for sure.
Oh crap! Hold on. Sorry.
Where's your pictures at, Barb?
I know they're coming like so unprepared. Seriously, this is so
Barb and I
awful.
have been going back and forth about the podcast all day. I think our brains are burnt out.
Okay, so this is when M15. Can you guys see this?
Oh, no, wait, hold on. Where is it?
Is it sharing or is it not sharing?
Hold on. Oh, here it is. Hold on. I just saw it. There it is. There we go.
Okay, so that is the first picture of M15 with that fish. So, oh geez.
I want to clean the fish off for him.
Okay, so are these going?
Yeah.
Can you
You
see the
got
picture
something
with
else?
that? Okay, so yeah, he's flying over to F20 or E26, who is in the oak tree. Okay, so here's M15 landing in the oak tree, and like it was almost like a drop and dash by Dad. But apparently
Hey,
Dad
Susan.
took the fish. So, okay, if you can see this picture, you can see the huge size difference between M15 and E26.
Do you
I
have
mean,
another
she's
picture?
massive. Can you see it?
Do you have another picture? I still see the picture with the fish.
Oh, seriously. Are you
There, let me
kidding?
turn it off. There, now show me another one. I don't know why they update this stupid thing all the time,
I know
or
this is so
restream,
irritating.
and we're over it. Can we just say that restream, we're over that?
Yeah, we are over this crap.
I'll shift my focus to restream.
Hold on a second.
All I see is the picture of.
All right, I'm going to try this again here.
Here we go.
Okay, we should have it now.
Barb, you're like even bigger than I am. Like, what is going on here? Like, you're right up there. Ooh, look
So
at that. See, I
can you
want to
see?
clean that fish. Look at
Can you
the
see?
trail.
Yeah. Okay, so now did it switch?
Yeah, it switched.
Okay, great. So here's Dad delivering the fish to
Hi, Essie.
E26. And then this is the picture I
Aw,
was just talking about. Like, you can see how much bigger she is than Dad. I mean, he looks like half of her size. I mean,
yeah,
so
very, very puffy.
yeah. So she's watching Dad fly up, and then here comes the intruder. I shouldn't say the intruder, the female that's been hanging around. She is really, really beautiful. Okay, so here's E26 mantling the fish. And here's E26 carrying the little fish around. Mantling again. And then walking with the fish in his talon. And then E26 walk. Okay, so like you can't see in this picture, but off to the left, there is like a small tree and there's a branch. This is right down near the pond. And the female was sitting over there. So this is E26's reaction to the female.
Yeah, Pamela said on here that maybe the female could be affecting the baby.
Yeah, and that is I've been thinking about that as well. So, okay, so here's Dad. I think he took the fish, and E26 is having a cow. And then he's like, all right,
Melody said
M
looks puny next to E26.
It's so funny. So here's E26, like, all right, Dad, beat it. This is one of my favorite pictures. This is like the little Mexican standoff between E26 and Dad. This picture made me laugh so hard. And then she's still screaming at him, but now he's jumped up onto this post down near.
It's still coming.
Yeah.
Did you?
And then, this is some pictures of her like going after Dad. I mean, she's huge. This eaglet is gigantic.
Very beautiful.
Yeah, and still going after Dad. Dad's just, but this is so great because we got to experience, and these pictures are horrible because there was so much, it was so hot and all the heat was rising.
Horrible.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that you take horrible photos.
No,
I think they look great. Why do I want to keep like loving up to Barb?
No, the heat was coming up off the ground, so it was like there's so much heat distortion and you can't get rid of it. But so that was when a bunch of us were there, and it was a Saturday, so tons of people got pictures of this interaction with these guys. And I mean, it was so amazing to watch M15 like teaching her, you better hold on to your food because if you don't, it's going to be gone. So, I mean, I've never actually witnessed. Scarlett, where did you go? Oh, geez.
I'm back.
Okay.
Some things
So
never change.
I've never witnessed, I've watched like Harriet do it and M15 do it, especially with 17 and 18, but nothing like this. Like just that you could tell exactly what was happening, and it was so fun to watch. I mean, it was amazing. And let me see. Let me. Okay, I got a couple other pictures to show you guys as well. This time I'm going to do this right.
Oh, it's very windy over here. I'm like, I keep wanting to peek out the window to go like, what's happening outside?
This is some pictures that were taken like 5 days ago. I've really been behind on my pictures. I've had a lot going on. I'm trying to do some, put in some drainage outside my house. So I've been really busy. But this is a picture, and this was E26 coming into the nest tree. But if you look closely, like in the talons and the stuff falling, she tried to grab some pine on the way into the nest, like on the fly. And I was just like, wow. I mean, she's so advanced. And then this is her looking very much like the fierce part of her parents, F23. I mean, she looks pretty fierce there and a force to be reckoned with, I think. Let me see. And then I thought this was the cutest picture of her just like, here I am, world. And then her landing up. I love how her tail is all fanned out. I think it's so pretty looking. And that's her in flight. She has got the most beautiful colors underneath as she flies. I mean, she's just so pretty. Oh, that's an osprey I took when I had to go to my lawyer's office to sign some papers. A little baby osprey. Isn't he cute? And then this was one of these loggerhead shrikes.
I just went through the wind. Sorry. I forgot my rooster was outside. I was like, oh my God, I didn't put Rico up.
This is a picture of F23. Of course, now it's April, and they have found the eaglet like they do every year, and they just start harassing them.
I don't know why the photos are doing what they're doing, Barb, but no one can see them. I can see it right here. It's on pause for some. Well, you took it away.
Well, yeah, I totally
put it back up. Nobody can see the pictures.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? All right.
No, really, I'm not. It's a real thing.
All right, let me see.
I don't know. I'm telling you, it's so nice where they used to just pop up.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to try this again. Okay. So this is, can y'all see this? This is E26.
Okay. There it comes.
As she was coming into the nest and grabbed some pine on the way in. Let me know, Scarlett, if this keeps going.
Yeah, you can't see the picture up on the screen with us?
No, because I have them. I have it up on my computer.
Oh, so okay. It's up there.
Oh, okay. Now I see it. So this is her looking very much like Fierce Mama and huge. I think this is just too cute.
That's a good picture. Very good picture.
I mean, look at her little legs, like she's got her little pants on. So cute.
Yeah. Chicken Little.
Yeah. And this is her landing up, and I love her tail fanned out like that. It's so pretty. And then this is her flying, and she's just so beautiful. She's got the most unique coloring, I think, so far of any eaglet.
Pamela said long jeans.
Yeah, long jeans.
Oh, look at the osprey.
This is a little baby osprey.
So pretty.
Isn't he cute?
Yes, adorable.
Okay, so here is E26 getting bombarded by the loggerhead shrike. These little guys are the meanest birds that you can ever imagine. Like they go after anything, and it's like, are you kidding me? Um, so then I put, even the crows aren't even safe from these guys, and they are so little, but they're so mean.
Hmm.
And then this is her landing on the snag. I mean, she's just so gorgeous. And let's see, this is Dad dropping Daddy Dash. And you can see her, man. She's ready to go. And Emmers is like, okay, I'm getting out of the way. And she's like, yep, Dad, get out of the way. Poor Dad. And then that's M15 flying out of the nest.
So gorgeous.
Thanks. So,
Beautiful
yeah.
pictures
So
as always.
that's some of the pictures, that I got. I know that Liz posted some
High
pictures
Confusions 42.
from, I think Sunday. Yeah, I think it was Sunday. And I haven't got to those pictures yet because, like I said, I've been trying to put in some drainage and, yeah, ooh, that's like a killer right now.
It's not good for your shoulder for sure.
Well, I figure I might as well screw it up before I have surgery in June. I might as well screw it up as bad as I can. That way they can fix everything all at once.
Hi, Peggy.
Hey, Peggy. Yeah, E26 does have F23's temperament, man. She is so fierce. And like, I mean, she's actually gone and chased that female out of the snag tree in the front.
Oh, she has?
Oh my gosh, this eaglet is insane. Like, I've never seen an eaglet this crazy.
Well, there's
Like,
always one in the bunch somewhere.
there is. She's a force. I'm telling you, she's a huge force to be reckoned with. And I have to say,
Patty.
when she goes on her journey, this is going to be the eaglet that I will worry about the least of being able to go out there and survive. I mean,
Right.
if she left tomorrow, I don't even think that I would be that worried about her. I mean, she does have more lessons to learn.
But isn't that a good feeling to just know that, because we all worry about the eaglets when they're getting to leave and not come back, and you worry about them. It's a good feeling to say, I think she's going to be okay, which we think it's a she, but we'll do fine. And that's a good thing. And to see traits of mama all in her is even better for sure.
Yeah, I mean, she's really big. I think Liz and Desi both think
Pamela says she's not crazy. She's refined.
Wait a minute.
I got to answer this. Hold on real quick.
Yeah, hopefully she doesn't stay too long at the nest. I'll be going up to Michigan in mid-May for a visit with my folks and an auction event for Canine Hero Guardians, and then in May I will end up, in June, I'm probably going to be having another shoulder surgery, so not looking forward to it, but I've been in so much pain, like taking pictures and whatnot, but these eagles, they're everything to me. And so we're going to be, I'm going to the nest tomorrow morning. And hopefully I'll be getting some good pictures. I don't think the female has been around very much. Have you guys seen her? Yeah, E26 does think she owns a nest, Rebecca, for sure. I mean, that eaglet's a trip. but she's yeah, Confusion 42. Thank you. It'll be probably in June sometime. Hey, Essie. So yeah, like Scarlett said, we're going to be changing up the podcast. Doing more about different wildlife here in Florida as well. Well, there goes Scarlett again. Hopefully she'll be back in a minute. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I haven't really been following yeah, that I'm telling you what, that female should be scared of E26. She's probably bigger than that female. I mean, I can't believe that eaglet, how cute she is. So, but like we said, we are going to change up the podcast a bit more. We can't really get into speculating about different things, because, we just, for the sake of our businesses, we have to be careful at this point. And
we don't want to put any misinformation out there that's not factual or,
right.
not proven. I'm talking about the statements are statements, and that's what it has to be, and that's the only information that we can pass along. But other than that, I'm talking about Florida Country and Coast magazine has done so much, and I've been going through a lot of stuff. I think I went into this, so we're getting kicked back up for June, July, that we can start actually producing the magazine again. And there's just so much to talk about, but the Nest will always come first and talk about, things that are happening now, moving forward, what we actually see, and also what makes Florida such a great great state. And there's so many businesses and things out there that contribute to just the magazine. And I want to kind of get back to that, but definitely talk about the Eagles. But, as a journalist myself, I just want to make sure that any information that we provide is factual and proven, and don't want to speculate, and I don't want to harm anybody else. That's not our intentions whatsoever.
Yes.
I think that things we're very passionate. I think people know how passionate we are, and that F23 does mean a lot to us, and that she was just as popular as Harriet and Ozzy and M. And I think that message has been sent, but we have to let them, certain organizations, do their job and not interfere with anything. And that is the best for Barb and myself. Period.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that there is things going on behind the scenes that I can't say anything about, but just just know that, we're not letting this die. It's, there's other things happening. So
And there's
I'm
other
just
ways to let things handle, and we're not the experts, and I will give this to the experts and let them do it. And I do want to say something else. One thing is about, there's a difference between calling somewhere trying to get information, but there is no room, and I won't tolerate, and Barb does not tolerate, any type of threatening phone calls, or vulgar phone calls that have been made. And this is why we're at where we're at, and we don't support that and would never support that. And maybe sometimes when things are posted, that's not what anybody's intentions were. So, it's but if, and I don't think it's any of you guys whatsoever. It takes a different type of person to leave the type of messages and stuff that they're leaving for people. And I want that to stop for sure. I'm talking about, there's a different
yeah,
way
I
to
do
handle
too. I
it.
mean, there's many other ways to go about getting information that we want. through other means, but we have to also be respectful, ask respectfully, um, you know, and we got to be careful about how we're doing this because, they might say, hey, we're not telling you anything. And, so,
Yes.
I mean, it's got to go through the proper channels and, you know, I think we all want justice for 23, but we're just going to have to maybe go about it a little bit differently.
Yeah. And I'm talking about it. I get it. I understand that, they can't say 100% it was even her. And you can't speculate on stuff like that. I've got it. I understand. But I just know that our community is so passionate, and that's what I love about you guys so much, is that we care. We really care about our wildlife, especially the eagles, and I wouldn't change that for the world with you guys at all. Oh, wow.
Yeah, we just, I mean, if anyone wants to
Thanks, Odette.
reach out to me, um, or Scarlett, feel free to PM me. I mean, I've got, I will share my thoughts with anybody, but
I
you
will
know,
not. Don't contact me. I will not. Just contact Barb. I will not. So I love everybody.
yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to make anybody,
I can't see Marie at all. I see people are replying to her, but I can't see you, Marie. I don't know why. I got people that are texting me and everything. Marie, I tried to even look. I don't see anything wrong, but I see everybody's replying to her. So I apologize. I'm trying to fix it, but I don't see what to fix.
Yeah, I don't see anything from her either.
And I love you, Marie. I want you to know that. I just don't. I thought that everything's fixed, and I just don't know why. But I can see people replying to you. So if you hear me, Marie, Barb and I know that you're there, and we will get this fixed.
Yeah, I mean, I can't see anything either. That's weird.
I don't understand. I keep checking this, and it says no. So
yeah, that's weird.
yeah. I don't know, but you'll have to go figure that out, Essie, somewhere else.
Who's Sam?
I don't know.
Yeah.
She can't, Marie couldn't see comments. Can you see, does anybody know, can she see like our comments?
Rebecca says that she can see her, so that's weird. I don't.
Oh, she meant Marie. Where is Marie? Is she here on Facebook or is she on YouTube? Try to figure it out.
Yeah, that's weird.
I think it doesn't. I'll definitely have it fixed. I see Marie's comment just above Melody. I see nothing.
She says she's on Facebook, so I don't get it.
She's on, okay, she's on Facebook. Just look up something. 8:30. Give me a minute, just I'll be right back. Let me just look at one more thing and set.
And we lost her. Okay.
No, hold on. I'm back for a minute because I was going to remind you something about our Eagle stuff. Come on, Barb.
so confused.
No, our what was it? The surviving in the wild.
Oh, geez.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Hold on. Now I got to find that. Okay, so we were doing a little bit of stuff this morning, about like, I know that most of you guys know that eagles can see roughly about 3 miles, which really allows them to spot prey and see different things in the wild, especially prey where, they can go and get it. And that actually allows them to not waste energy and be more precise when they're going after something. They're very opportunistic. Oh, I can't even say that word. Hunters. I'm sure you guys know what I'm saying. They go after like fish, small mammals, other birds. We've all seen, them bring birds into the nest, squirrels, rabbits, cats, unfortunately. God, I couldn't even watch that. But if they can steal something from another like animal, like a blue heron, an osprey, they will certainly do it. I mean, I've watched. I never got pictures of it, but I've watched eagles go after osprey where they scared them so bad that the osprey would drop the fish, and then boom, the eagle would go in and catch it in midair. So, if they're able to steal something from somebody else, that they certainly will. And I think that's why way back when one of the early founding fathers did not want the eagle to be the bird that represented, the United States, because it would steal food. And he thought that, oh no, this is not cool. He wanted actually the turkey to be the, symbol of America, which thank God they overruled this guy. So just a little bit of a history lesson. And Kate, I'm sure you guys already know all this. I know you guys also know that a lot of the eagles' nests are some biggest in the world. They can weigh up to 2 tons. I'm sure a lot of you have seen that picture of that nest. I don't know if they took it down, but the guy is sitting in it, and the guy looks just like, like a 5-year-old would look like in our nest. It's pretty crazy. And they're super protective of their territory. And so they really are something to watch. And I've been photographing this nest for 11 seasons now. I love this nest. And I love our eagles. I miss Harriet terribly. I miss F-23. I was pretty devastated last year, as I know all of you guys were, with what happened with E-24 and E-25. I think all nests have their ups and downs. And I also think we are learning so much more right now about eagles' nests. Just because there's so many other nests that are putting up cams, like I am so happy for Jackie and Shadow. I mean, man, those 2 little chicks were born within 12 hours of each other. I mean, talk about wonderful delayed incubation. I honestly think that Jackie probably took some pages out of Harriet's book regarding the delayed incubation, because she was just such a champ about it. She was so good at it. So I'm really happy to watch Jackie and Shadow's new eaglets. grow up. And let me see. I'm going to read your guys' comments. I have these new glasses and they suck. Oh wow! First of 4. Holy cow! Yeah, I agree, Susan. You too, Carol. Yeah, those little babies are so cute. And Dad really is he's so amazing. Just there is nothing, there's nothing you can really say about him that hasn't been said about just what a wonderful dad he is and the things that he's done, like after Harriet went missing and now raising E26 on his own. I mean, I feel bad for him. I do think, he's been spending a lot more time away from the nest, which I think he is probably spending time with the female. But, he's going to have to take a mate pretty soon because I don't want him to be, where he loses this nest. Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I can't figure. Oh, wait, maybe. I can't even figure out what it's telling me, but I don't know. I can't figure it out. I've literally gone into everything and I don't see anything there. So, but maybe it's because we're live. I don't know. Maybe that's why, because I'm following instructions, but I don't even see what it's telling me unless it's these 3 dots. No. Marie, I will have it fixed by next week for sure. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
agree.
think maybe because we're in live, I can't see what it's trying to tell me to go to.
Yeah, we were talking about Jackie and Shadow, how their 2 little eaglets hatched within 12 hours of each other.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I said
I'm happy for them. That was so
I told
sad.
these guys, I said, delayed incubation, that was so Harriet. So I think Jackie must have at some point talked to Harriet about that. So yeah, I agree. M15 deserves to be so happy, and I'm really hoping he's spending time away with this new female, and I will be checking in totally over the summer, like we did after Harriet went missing, where we got all these pictures of Emmers and F23 during their courtship before the season started, where she had E23. So also I want to let you guys know that I am waiting another couple weeks. However, I am putting out a F23 memorial book. I'm going to put out a post. I really want to find out how much interest there is in it before I, order a ton of these things and, end up where I get stuck with them. So, I'm going to be putting a post out, but the book is going to be 60 pages and it's chronicling, the first year with E23, the second year with E24 and E25, and this year with E26. So, I just want to let you guys know, I'll be putting out a price point. I'm thinking it's probably going to be around $60 plus $7 shipping. Is what I'm thinking right now. I know things are tough for people right now. But I don't want to get to where I order too few or too many. So, and for any of you that did not end up getting the book of M15, F23, and E23, I do have about 12 of those books left. So if anyone's interested in those, please let me know. those ones I bought a ton of and got stuck with just a absolute ton of them and ended up donating a lot of them to the VA. Ashley, you're so sweet. The Cheryl J891, E24 and E25 both died from the avian flu last year. So yes, you were totally allowed to ask that. So yeah, I mean, you know, we want to make this podcast, you know, like, and actually if there is anything that you guys want us to concentrate on, or, you know, you have an idea for a podcast about some wildlife in Florida, whether it be alligators, otters, sandhill cranes, whatever it might be, please let us know, because we are always looking for something that you guys are also going to be interested in as well. I mean, we want to make this, you know, good for everybody. I know Scarlett did go ghost again. Scarlett, are you there? And I think she might have bugged out just to look at, see if she can. Oh, there you are. Oh, great. Now we can't hear you.
Now can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, so I am talking to Marie Price Miller because I tried to go to Facebook. So Marie, yes, you were blocked. I did unblock you, and for some reason you can't come back on. So I can see all the comments going back over on the Facebook, but when I went into Facebook, I tried to comment on that, but then it started echoing because I had two things. So I just want to clear it up. That yes, you were on the block list and I took you off, but for some reason you still can't come over. And I think it's because it happened after the live started. So all the conversations going over there. Yes, we think Marie is very valuable. Yes, we understand all of that. It was just a difference in opinion, and it's all solved and it's out of the way, and enough discussion on that one. But Maria, I will get it fixed. There.
Carmen, you said the beautiful plaque for F23. You know, there was actually two plaques there. There was a blue one, and I need to put something on my page, because there's a blue one that was metal, and I don't know, it was maybe 8x11. And then there was a rock that was also put out there, really beautiful. The actual metal plaque I removed from the nest and I brought it home because it was sitting down in the dirt, and like some of the overlayment on the plaque was starting to come off. So what I did was I brought it home, I cleaned it up, I got some lacquer, and I lacquered the crap out of this thing, you know, to preserve it, and especially in the sun down there. And then I drilled 2 holes into it, and I affixed it to the fence last Sunday, and I liquid nailed it, you know, use liquid nails. And for you people that don't know, it's a really strong adhesive, so that, and then I screwed it into the fence with these really long screws. And I did that so nobody could steal it, because God knows all these other idiots have stolen stuff at that nest. So yes, I did take that plaque and I brought it home and returned it the next day. And that was last Sunday. I did Easter Sunday. I put that back up. So, yeah, I will, yeah, I'm going to the nest tomorrow morning. I will definitely, take pictures of both, and I'll just post them right. In fact, I'll do a live from the nest tomorrow morning when I'm there. That way you guys will be able to see the rock, and Marty has also painted some rocks that are really super beautiful, and I'm going to include those in the live, and you guys will be able to see.
It might be me, Jane, because when I disappear and exit out, I'm having the same problem. So it might be when I come back into the room, then you have to, some people are having to refresh it to get the sound back. I don't know. I have no clue what's going on.
Because they keep changing everything. Ugh.
I know. It's like every time we come back into this program, they have like all of our stuff turned around in here, and it drives me crazy. Hi, Carol. I didn't see you.
All right.
I'm sorry if it's happening to people.
Yeah. So, like I said, if you guys have any ideas of things you want us to discuss regarding wildlife in Florida and whatnot, just let us know, and we will, we'll do our best to accommodate everybody. And like Scarlett said earlier, we will, our main focus is going to be the Eagles, and we'll go from there. But until then, we will, we're going to let you guys go, and we will, we said this was going to be a half-hour podcast. Yeah.
Am I the only one commenting on Facebook? No, there's a lot of comments on Facebook. I tried to go on there and comment, but then it started this echoing thing. So I was trying not for it to come through my end over here. So
Rebecca Voss, we will all be praying for you for a very successful back surgery, and pray that the Lord gives the doctors the precise things to do what they need to do to help you, and that you have a very quick and speedy recovery with as little pain as possible. So yeah, we will, we'll be back here next Tuesday night, and we will go from there. We love you guys. Totally appreciate all of the support you guys have given us, over the last couple years, and we're not going anywhere. We're going to be right here, and we plan on making this the best that we can for you guys.
It's so weird. I see it says Scarlett Essie. It says Scarlett, see my comment above, but I don't see the comment above. I don't know what's going on.
I don't either.
Am I the only one commenting on Facebook? That's the only one that I see, Essie, on here. I don't know. I went to mess with something after we started a live, and I think maybe that messed things up. I don't know what's happening. Bye, Summer.
All right. Well, we'll have to work on more technical issues.
Yeah. And Marie, I know you're out there because I'm talking to you right now. I did. You were on there. It's been removed. And I don't know why I think it's something to do with Restream. Because I can clearly see over in the corner that you're not on that list. So I don't know why. So I can see you. What? Jane Burt, can you unblock me so I can see your photos, Barb?
Yeah, I'll have to look. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm confused.
What the heck? I don't know what's happening right now. But if you hear me, Marie, it will be fixed by the next one. And I apologize. But I'm looking at it right now, and you are not on that list. And now my mom sends me a nice little text about, did you see all the beautiful roses? All right, guys. Good night. We'll see you next week. And hopefully we will not have any technical difficulties.
Exactly.
I'm like, but yes, we'll get everything fixed. Bear with us.